Warning, this episode contains weird voices. And no, they're not inside your head. This week's episode of Philly Sports Spotlight is brought to you by Substitute Teachers. Substitute Teachers. They'll let you go on your phone, even though you shouldn't. And now, Philly Sports Spotlight.
Let's go, Phillies! Yeah! Wake up, Philadelphia, and let me hear you say, the orange and the black, the orange and the black. Let's go, Sixers! Yeah! Let's go, Union! Dude!
'Tis Wednesday.
November 29th.
And it's Substitutes Day. Alright, once again, I'm Shamos. And next to me I have... Wait a minute. I'm dumb. We have a substitute in today. One of my old friends, Mr. Christian.
Good day, mate.
We packed it up, not as much as episode 3, but we still packed it up pretty much. But first, let's get into some scores in our segment, The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly. In the ugly spot, Union, it's a 1-0 loss to FC Cincinnati. So, yeah. In the good category, the Birds and also the Flyers. Because
Don't forget the Sixers.
Sixers are in the good category. Or bad all three of them are in the good category. No bad. But I mean the Flyers was 1-0. Flyers were in overtime. Eagles were in overtime. That was a 34-37 win for the Eagles in Cali Green. They are undefeated.
Yes, sir.
In the Cali Green. And the Sixers won by 40 points. 138-94 final.
Yeah, we whooped the Lakers.
Yeah, in the Lakers, though.
With LeBron James.
Unpopular opinion, bandwagon team. I'm sorry. But anyways, we're done with good, bad, and the ugly. Let's get into some headlines. First off with the Eagles. Eagles are 10-1.
Oh.
We starting off the season with 11 games, 10-1, only one loss in the entire year. Beautiful.
Two games ahead for the number 1 seed, so we are looking pretty going into the 49ers game this week.
Yeah. Some more Eagles news. Lane Johnson did not play on Sunday. He said he had some groin discomfort on game day, so he did not play because it was interfering during practice. Jake Elliott with a beautiful kick.
Oh, chef kiss kick. That was beautiful.
Hashtag Jake the Mate.
And some of the other kickers, they were attempting 59-yarders too, and they missed. So,
yeah.
Goes to show Jake Elliott is elite.
Yeah. And also, we can't forget about that Jalen Hurts rushing tutty.
Yes, sir. Using his legs for the win.
Mm-hmm.
It's what we need.
And the brotherly shove does it again. It is a beautiful play. It works like 90% of the time.
Yeah, I believe we have around a 98% success rate on the tush push.
I call it the brotherly shove because brotherly love. Get it?
Yeah, brotherly shove, tush push, whatever you want to call it. It works.
I call it the tush push for any other team who attempts it. Brotherly shove for Philly. Because brotherly love, city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. And now on to some Flyers news. They won against the Islanders. That's that 1-0 win in overtime. So, yep. That's Flyers. Sixers win against the Lakers. We talked about that. Union loses to FC Cincinnati. 1-0. On to some Phillies news. Chase Utley enters the Hall of Fame ballot.
Let's go.
Could he get in?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's elite player. He did some beautiful work.
Yes. And in other news that I think will help our pitching den very much, we signed Jose Ruiz to the pitching squad.
I was just about to say that. I guess he'll be hanging out with Kimbrel and Nola in the arm barn during
Mhm.
most of the games.
This will definitely
Oh yeah,
help.
actually he got signed to a minor league contract, so he won't be with the Phillies. He'll be down with the Pigs or the Fightins.
It's good though. We get
Yeah.
to deepen our pitching den just in case.
Yeah. And now, on to other news. Bills player Shaq Lawson confronts an Eagles fan after the loss. Wow. It was crazy. He looked mad.
He did.
Those chirps got to him.
And I mean that's what us fans do.
Yeah.
You come into our turf, we're gonna get under your skin.
Yeah. Philadelphia Eagles fans were voted the most annoying, and we wear that with pride. A couple of other players went up with him, and I didn't watch a full video, but I did see a little bit, and yeah, he looked mad.
Yeah. Honestly, like not a way to behave.
Yeah, he did release like a statement saying that he knew about his actions and it was all in like the spur of the moment, and he's not proud of it.
But
Derek Barnett was picked up by the Texans after being waived by the Birds.
still don't understand why we waived Derek Barnett, but it's all right. He was such a good piece to our D line. It's sad to see him go.
And Josh Dobbs throws 4 interceptions in the Vikings loss.
That was just a sad excuse for a Monday night game. I mean, the Bears won without even scoring a touchdown. It was pathetic.
Yeah. All field goals.
Just utterly a disappointment.
Yeah. They're going to need to put in some work.
Definitely.
And then I have him on my fantasy team. If he puts up a performance like that again, I'm dropping him.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're a starting NFL quarterback. There's more expected of you.
Yeah. I mean, he is a journeyman, and it's like his first 2 weeks in Vikings territory, so.
I mean, it's okay. He's still getting used to, but
yeah.
still, like,
I'll give him that.
4 interceptions.
Yeah.
Maybe a cause for concern for the Vikings with Kirk down with an ACL.
Out for the season. Joe Burrow is also out with a wrist injury.
Yeah.
So the Bengals are going to have some trouble.
Yeah. With this Joe Burrow injury, I don't actually think Bengals make it. Like, hot take, but I don't think Bengals make the playoffs. I think they drop the next couple of games and they miss out. Because the Bengals offense is not going to function without Joe Burrow.
Yeah. They're like, he's the main man. If they don't have him, the team doesn't work.
And this was honestly like the Bengals' kind of final year to try to run for a Super Bowl because they're losing a lot of key parts, dude. T. Higgins, Jamar Chase are all soon going to be leaving. And with Joe Burrow
in free agency,
getting to the end of his rookie deal, who knows where he's going to go.
Yeah. I could probably say that he'll get a contract extension, or they'll get him into like a regular contract.
Yeah, Bengals will try to hold on to him as long as they can, but I could see him going to another place.
Oh yeah.
I could see him going to the Panthers or Bears if they offer a lot of draft capital, which they probably will because they're some of the worst teams in the league. They're going to have high draft picks.
And also, in hockey news, I picked up this news like literally like 5 minutes ago. Literally everybody on the ice in a game again. The Florida Panthers played a game, and every single person on the ice was given like 10 minutes during a fight. It was an absolute brawl. It's not as bad as Mouse at the Palace, but it looked like that. It looked a lot like an absolute malice. Nobody went into the stands. I mean, they do have glass, so you can't. But
a sight to behold.
True. It was Senators. Panthers versus Senators, I think. And the Panthers were up 3-0, and somebody took a shot. Somebody from the Senators came back and retaliated with some absolute hits. And then there was a
Downward
brother
spiral.
duo. There was a brother game. Like the Kelseys back on Monday night. Or Monday, was it? Yeah, it was Monday night. Kelsey and Kelsey, and then there was two other brothers in the Panthers Senators game. So
Just a big mass of players.
mhm.
Kind of what you like to see in hockey. You want to see
Yeah,
action, and that's some action for you.
yeah. I mean, it's not good action, but it's fun action.
And
But
some
yeah,
people leave him with bloody faces.
yeah,
It's the game.
yeah. But anyways, that ends off the news. Let's dig deeper. What did we not dig deep enough into? Jose Ruiz. I think we dug enough into that. The Eagles game was pretty good. There were some parts that got me like, no, 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 no.
Especially the fumble with the mix-up between Hurts and DeAndre Swift. That was just...
Yeah, there's a lot of memes going around of it's the Eagles logo, and it's like the start, like, yay, football, and then it's like, oh my god, what is happening? Please turn this off. And then, nice, we won.
Yeah, so Broncos are on a 5-game winning streak. Congrats to them.
Yeah,
Surprising because they're one of the worst teams, but
this year.
still, they knock off the Browns 29-12 to keep that. Ooh, breaking
Yeah.
news 5 hours ago. Vikings activate Justin Jefferson off injured reserve, so he is back.
Wow.
And Jonathan Taylor is going to undergo some thumb surgery and will miss multiple weeks.
Mm.
And honestly, this game for the Eagles against the 49ers is probably the most important on our schedule now, because this is a huge game for the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
And if Eagles lose this and get unlucky and the 49ers can come back for the number 1 seed, they have the tiebreaker over us. So we need to win this game.
Yeah, and that would, I think if we still get 2 games, that would still give us the best record. Still keep us in the best record slot. If
Yeah,
I'm correct. I
but
might
definitely
not
an
be.
important game.
Yeah, that'll be a big game to win. Oh yeah, I've also seen this one from Barstool Philly. There's a video of a wedding, like the flower bouquet, and then it's all the groomsmen doing the brotherly shove, for the bouquet. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty funny.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking over the Lions' schedule, and they've got a pretty easy schedule coming up ahead. So we also got to watch them. They've got the Saints this week, and as follows: it's Bears, Broncos, Vikings, Cowboys, and then Vikings to end off the season. So they probably win all those games except maybe the Dallas game. So definitely we got to watch the Lions.
Dallas won on Thanksgiving, which
That was cheek whooping there.
yeah.
45-10.
Yeah.
That was hard to watch.
Yeah. As Eagles fans, it was a pretty hard game to watch. I mean, we still won against them, but
Yeah, that's just a brutal whooping.
yeah. Oh yeah, the Panthers fired their head coach
Yeah,
mid-season.
mid-season.
A lot of teams are hoping they can do that, but it takes a special type of
Chargers.
yeah. It takes a special type of coach to do that.
Yeah. But honestly, Brandon Staley needs to go for the Chargers. That it'll just help their whole offense. It'll help the team just
More.
all over.
Yeah.
Like, Staley needs to go.
Yeah. What's the record with him?
I'm actually not sure. I mean, they aren't doing too hot with him.
Yeah.
Like, not too hot, but not too bad. But
Yeah.
still, you kind of want better.
Yeah.
I mean, in his career, for head coaching record, he's 23-21 in the regular season and 0-1 in the postseason. So he's 23-23 as a record with the Chargers. That's not really good.
You're telling me. No duh.
Like, those are some concerning stats there. And honestly, seeing Chargers last year give up that huge lead to the Jags and Brandon Staley still being there,
It's like
a
the
little bit
28-3.
concerning.
It's like the 28-3.
Yeah, definitely concerning.
Yeah. We can all never forget the 28-3 clip.
Never mention it to the Falcons. Actually, speaking of the Jags and AFC South, huge win for the Jags against the Texans. That was huge for them, thinking that the Texans are only one game behind them for the lead going into that game. Gives Jags a little bit more breathing room for the top of their division. Definitely a huge win, 24-21.
Yeah.
And honestly, CJ Stroud is gonna get Rookie of the Year. CJ Stroud deserves Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
It's either Stroud or Puka Nacua.
Oh yeah, Puka is pretty good. But
Yeah,
for the MVP spot, Jalen Hurts. I mean, I do have some bias. I'm an Eagles fan. Go Birds. But I mean, everybody on this podcast is Eagles fans.
yeah. So it's kind of already a given.
Yeah. But
He's playing at the level. He's playing a little bit under the level he was last year, but still good enough for MVP again.
yeah.
And honestly, I think Mahomes won't be a factor because Mahomes hasn't done really well. Ever
Yeah.
since losing Tyreek Hill, he's been iffy with his wide receivers at
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
I mean, goes to show last week they lost because of their wide receivers against us. So I think no Mahomes MVP this year, but a Jalen Hurts MVP could be in store.
Yeah. I mean, Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes were like the duo. They were the duo.
Yeah, you go against them, you don't have a chance to stop them.
Yeah.
You gotta hope on your offense to do amazing things to win against the Chiefs when they have Tyreek.
Yeah. You better pray on a miracle.
Oh, the Lord and Savior, please, I'm begging,
Yeah.
help us.
Oh yeah, we forgot about the red zone incident this Sunday.
Oh yeah.
So, if you don't have red zone, so NFL has this subscription where you can watch every single Sunday game for like a little bit of money a month per season. This is called NFL Red Zone. And during it's 7 hours of commercial-free football starting at 1 o'clock and then going till about the start of Sunday night football. And during the broadcast this week, the alarms went off in the studio. They were told to evacuate, and so they did. And yeah, they were told to evacuate. They did, and the alarms turned off after a little bit, and they all was safe. But yeah, it was pretty fun. That was the first time in Red Zone history that has happened. And fun fact, their headquarters are in Inglewood. And guess who they rent out the property from?
Who?
Stan Kroenke.
Coincidence? Hmm.
Hmm.
Not too sure.
But yeah, I guess that ends the episode. Shall we close it out?
All right.
All right, that was the episode, everybody. We hope to see you guys back next week, and it should be with Roy again.
Woohoo.
Once again, I'm Shamo. This is our substitute, Christian. If Roy is not on, we'll have Christian back on.
Yeah.
So, see you, everybody. Adios. Have a
And
good
a good night to y'all.
and have a good entrance into December. See you guys
See ya.
next week. Bye.
Let's go, Phillies! Yeah! Wake up, Philadelphia, and let me hear you say the orange and the black. The orange and the black. Let's go, Sixers! Yeah! Let's go, Union!